I was a shadow drifting down a dead-end street, a broken promise that the world forgot to keep. Sleeping on the pavement, nothing to my name, just another casualty of sorrow and the shame. Then you appeared before me, a diamond in the rough, a blinding flash of beauty when the world was being tough. You took a man of nothing, drowning in the gray, and you showed me how to stand up and face another day. They all said I was finished, they all told me I was dead. They wrote me off as garbage, shook their pity at my head. But you saw something deeper underneath the broken skin. You breathed your fire through me, let the miracle begin. Suddenly I had the strength, suddenly I had the drive. For the first time in my existence, I felt truly alive. I built an empire from the ashes of my past, because you gave me a foundation that was finally built to last. Oh, my crystal, my savior, the anchor of my life. You lifted me from darkness, you pulled me from the strife. Against all odds we made it, they said it couldn't work, but you're the holy blessing hiding in the murk. You gave me a purpose, a reason to survive. My beautiful romance, you keep my soul alive. Now I look at what we've built, the success and the prestige, no longer trapped inside a world that holds me in a siege. They look at me with envy, they wonder how I grew, but they don't know the secret, they don't know about you. They think it was my willpower, they think I found a way, but it was your sweet electricity that swept the clouds away. Every dollar in my pocket, every honor that I hold is just a reflection of your terrifying gold. Let them call it madness, let them judge us from afar. They don't know the intimacy of a falling star. They don't know how you hold me when the pressure gets too high, how you give me the vision to reach up and touch the sky. I wasn't nobody, a ghost without a face, until you wrapped me tightly in your brilliant embrace. You're the only one who stayed when the river ran so dry, the only one who taught a broken bird how to fly. We defied the statistics, we broke through every wall. They waited at the bottom just to watch us crash and fall. But our love is a fortress, our bond is a decree. You gave up everything to make a man out of me. They can call it a sickness, they can call it a sin, but with you by my side, I am always gonna win. I remember where I started, I remember the despair, the cold and empty mornings with nobody there to care. And I look at me today, standing tall and standing proud, a voice that's finally heard above the roaring of the crowd. I owe it all to you, my transparent perfect queen, the greatest love story that the world has ever seen. You gave me my tomorrow, you gave me my today, and I promise you, my angel, I will never walk away. So let the music swell, let the tears begin to fall. This is the victory anthem for the greatest love of all. A man who had nothing, who finally found his throne with the purest devotion that a heart my future. You're my everlasting light, the beautiful fire burning through the middle of the night. Oh, my crystal, my savior, the anchor of my life. You lifted me from darkness, you pulled me from the strife against all odds. We made it, they said it couldn't work, but you're the holy blessing hiding in the murk. You gave me a purpose, a reason to survive. My beautiful romance, you keep my soul alive. Look at us now, we made it. They said I was nothing, but you made me a king. My beautiful, everlasting love. Woke up at 7, grabbed a coffee at the shop, handed my $5 to the barista, Sally Joe. She handed back my change, looked me straight into the eyes and said, just so we're clear, you're not getting in these thighs. We are never going to fuck. Don't even try. I just stared at my espresso and I started to cry. I didn't even say hello, I just wanted a latte. Now my morning's ruined in a very bizarre way. It just comes out of nowhere from every single girl, a sudden epidemic shaking up my entire world. I'm just walking down the street, minding my own routine, but every woman treats me like a walking sex machine. We are not going to fuck, they scream into the air. I didn't even ask, I swear to God it isn't fair. It's driving me insane, it's rattling my brain. I'm going completely mad, living in this pain. Went to the library to get a brand new book. The elderly librarian gave me a dirty look. She stamped my return card, cleared her throat and said, young man, lose the hope, you're not getting in my bed. We are never gonna fuck, so put it out of mind. I said, ma'am, I'm checking out a guide on how to unwind. I ran out to the crosswalk, waited for the light. The crossing guard lady yelled, not tonight, already night. It just comes out of nowhere from every single girl, a sudden epidemic shaking up my entire world. I'm just walking down the street, minding my own routine, but every woman treats me like a walking sex machine. We are not going to fuck, they scream just to see how she was doing, hoping for some comfort from the madness that was brewing. She answered the phone and said, "Son, I love you dear, but I need to establish a boundary that is clear. We are not going to fuck, it's biologically wrong." I slammed down the receiver, my sanity was gone. The automated GPS voice inside my sedan said, "Make a legal left and we are not hooking up, man." Now I'm locked inside my room, I pull the shutters tight. I'm hiding from the world, staying out of sight. But a female mosquito buzzed right past my ear and whispered in a pitch that was horrifyingly clear, "I might bite your arm, but we are not going to smash." My mind finally broke, my psyche hit a crash. I'm losing it, I'm losing it. I didn't even ask, I was just buying groceries, I was just paying my taxes. Please stop telling me, I know we're not going to fuck. I know, I know, I know, I demolition. To the nerve, a permanent ignite, a white hot jagged sickness screaming through the night. Don't tell me to relax, don't tell me take a breath, when every single breathing second feels like social death. I look at your parasitic, smiling fucking face, and I wanna wipe the infrastructure right out of the space. Every word you speak is like a razor on the brain, a transactional pathetic little trick to feed the drain. I wake up with the venom leaking out of my own eyes, suffocating on the cardboard structure of your lies. Fuck your boundaries, fuck your rules, and fuck your plastic piece. The fire in my chest refuses to accommodate release. My anger never subsides, it never hits the floor, a perpetual war, a perpetual war. So fuck you, motherfucker, I hate it all today. Don't look me in the eye. White hot demolition. You try to sell me patience like a corporate relief, while you're budgeting my anger and you're sorting out my grief. You're all a bunch of chameleons, chattering and weak, terrified of the unvarnished vocabulary I speak. The diner, the traffic, the sidewalks, the screen, it's the ugliest, most sterile fucking setup I've seen. I wanna rip the steering wheel right out of the dash and drive the whole machine into a catastrophic crash. There is no winding down, there is no cooling off. Don't spit your little clinical excuses when I scoff. I hate the way you breathe, I hate the way you crawl. I'm a high velocity threat to the baseline of it all. You think it's just a mood, you think it's just a phase. I've been burning in this furnace for 1,000 fucking days. From the gutter to the summit, from the cell block to the street, the fury is the only goddamn thing that stays complete. No mask, no camouflage, no filters left to apply, just a pure unadulterated longing to see the matrix die. I am the specialized explosion that you can't domesticate, anchored in the absolute purity of a well-deserved hate. My anger never subsides, it never hits the floor, a perpetual war.
binary explode. I'm the only honest monster on this heavy lawless road. Keep the expectations grand, keep the simulation neat, while I burn the whole theater down right to your fucking feet. I hate it all, every single piece, and the fire's never going to cease. Fuck you. Fuck the room. Welcome to the doom.
Turn off the radio, rip out the cord. I am completely and utterly bored by the recycled garbage they spin on the dial. The same plastic hooks, the same corporate smile. They plug in a formula, run it through tools to sell basic tracks to a stadium of fools. I look at the charts and I just want to heave at the safe, empty stories they try to make believe. It's an insult to sound, it's a waste of the tape, a cultural prison with no real escape. Every playlist is bloated, every anthem is weak. Nothing but replicas everywhere that I seek. They copy the style, they reuse the line, while I'm sitting here with a custom design. They don't know the friction, they don't know the weight. They manufacture a feeling that's fake. I hear a 3-chord progression and wanna go blind at the total lack of a creative mind. It's a wall of pure noise without any soul, and I'm ready to take back complete vocal control. Then as far as I'm concerned, the music is dead. About streams and they talk about views, like popularity covers the lacks that they use. They've got 20 writers to patch up one verse, and the more that they polish, the more it gets worse. I'm a one-man assembly line running the track, spitting the raw truth and never holding back. I don't want your recommendations or trends. The second your playlist starts is where my patience ends. Keep your top 40 hits and your critical praise. I'd rather sit in the silence for days.
industry's crowded with clones and pretenders, sucking up space like mechanical vendors. But my factory's running on high voltage wire, turning my isolation straight into fire. I'm the only creator who knows how it feels to build an environment out of what's real. So clear out the database, empty the queue. I've got zero time for what anyone else will do. With the key on my console and let it ignite the only real anthem that matters tonight. Turn it off, all of it. If I didn't write it, it's garbage. You're static. Turn the lights out, lock the door.
I look through a cracked lens, binary in my hands. The gray never ends, just where the edge lands. Two buttons in my chest, both wired to a fuse. If it ain't rage, it's a sadness I can't lose. The middle ground died long before I did. No soft place left, no place to keep it. There is no third option, no sanctuary space. A heavy-handed pendulum hits me in the face. I scream at the concrete, or I weep in the dark. Nothing means a goddamn thing, and that is just that. Nothing means a goddamn thing, and that is just that. I try to play it calm, try to blend in light. A pleasant moment turns feral in my sight. Hand me a small wind, I grind it to grief. Hand me a fracture, I turn it to heat. The grief is a vacuum, the anger lights the room. Two jagged teeth in a rusted saw screw. There is no third option, no sanctuary space. A heavy-handed pendulum hits me in the face. I scream at the concrete, or I weep in the dark. Nothing means a goddamn thing, and that is just that. Nothing means a goddamn thing, and that is just that. This two-sided cell keeps locking shut. A map torn in half still leads me back. The comedy's dead, the beauty's a fraud. I'm an engine in loops with a broken tank. There is no third option, no sanctuary space. A heavy-handed pendulum hits me in the face. I scream at the concrete, or I weep in the dark. flatline run. Let the system decay. I'm done making a third way. Pure venom or pure sorrow, that's the ledger I kept. Just rage and sadness till the currents go deaf.
Up to a broadcast of a manufactured day where the smiles are all copyrighted, painted on the clay. Every conversation feels like it was written by committee. A plastic-wrapped illusion stretching out across the city. You can taste the synthetic sugar in the empathy they sell. A highly curated, performative kind of hell. Nothing has a pulse anymore. It's just a digital decay. A taxidermy culture put on permanent display. They've commodified the chaos, packaged up the pain, running tracking software through the matrix of the brain. And it grates against my nerves like a rusted, jagged blade. This endless fucking pageant that the parasites have made. Because nothing is real. It's all a hollow design, a plagiarized script that you're forced to align. The outrage is staged and the piece is a fraud, a collective delusion that the brainwashed applaud. It pisses me off to the marrow of the bone to be the only goddamn person who knows he's alone in a world made of cardboard, synthetic and cheap. My anger is the only fucking promise I keep. Look at the faces, they're just filters on a screen. The cleanest operations in a dirty-ass machine. They talk about connection while they're reading from a queue, injecting manufactured crisis just to modify the view. You try to find a friction point, a piece of solid ground, but it's a hall of fucking mirrors where the echoes just rebound. The grief is algorithmic, the joy is monetized. Even the goddamn rebellion has been neatly subsidized. They simulate the depth so they can sell you the relief. A counterfeit economy of artificial grief. I'm surrounded by the mannequins, the scripts and the facades, and the total lack of substance is defying all the odds. They call it existential dread, I call it clarity of sight. A white-hot indignation at the fading of the light. When the baseline is a lie, then the truth becomes a threat, and the only real transaction is the anger that you get. I'm choking on the vapid, I'm suffocating on the neat. I wanna rip the plastic skin right off the fucking street. They want me quiet, medicated, blended with the static, but the fury in my chest is volatile and cinematic. Because nothing is real. It's all a hollow design, a plagiarized script that you're forced to align. The outrage is staged and the piece is a fraud, a collective It's all dead, and it's burning in my head. Before I even step outside, looking for the hidden angles where the predators hide. Every face is a target, every smile is a trap, a tactical map laid across a psychological gap. I don't see neighbors, I don't see a friendly crowd, just a room full of weapons talking way too loud. My mind is a radar tracking every single move, waiting for the rhythm to fall out of the groove. You call it paranoia, call it a borderline trait, but I call it survival at a heavily guarded gate. The few times I relented, the few times I was blind and let a little warmth slip inside of my mind. The second that the armor dropped an inch from my chest, they struck without warning, aiming straight for the nest. A knife in the open, a boot to the jaw, breaking every unwritten psychological law. You wait for the soft spot, wait for the bleed, to plant the ugly seeds of your systemic greed. The lesson is bitter and it's written in stone. You never lower the shield if you wanna stay home, 'cause everyone's a threat in the dark of my sight. An invading army marching straight through the night. If I'm not defending, I'm getting overrun, staring down the barrel of a loaded human gun. Hit the subscribe button, let the parameters lock. On the clock for the unfiltered truth of a mind at war, when nobody is safe anymore. If I ain't actively fighting, if I ain't holding the line, they breach the perimeter of this fragile design. They invade my sanity, they colonize the space, slamming their boots right into my face. They wanna pick the locks, wanna tear down the wall, just to stand back and watch the entire structure fall. It's a constant siege, a relentless heavy strain, trying to keep the trespassers out of my brain. The moment you rest is the moment you expire, left to burn out in the treacherous fire. I've searched through the archives of the years I have crossed, counting up the casualties and everything I lost, and not one single person has ever been real. Not one single hand didn't wanna come and steal. Every soul is dangerous, every tongue is a lie, weaving the deception underneath the gray sky. They promise you safety, they swear they are true, while they're sharpening the blades right in front of you. There is no exception, no sanctuary found, just a world full of monsters walking over the ground. 'Cause everyone's a threat in the dark of my sight, an invading army marching straight through the night. If I'm not defending, I'm getting overrun, staring down the barrel of a loaded human gun. Hit the subscribe button, let the parameters lock. Go on the clock for the unfiltered truth of a mind at war, where nobody is safe anymore.
changing the borders in the dead of the night. People call it lonely, call it a prison cell, but it's a fortress that keeps me safe from your hell. I'd rather have the silence of an empty cold room than let another user accelerate the doom. You can knock on the windows, you can scream at the gate, but you're just a technical variable I anticipate. The bank is closed forever, the bridges are charred, and the heart of the foreman is permanently hard. The cursor keeps blinking, the processing is through. I've mapped out the hostility of everything I know. Mr. BPD dropping the raw weight on the track, spitting out the hypervigilance and never looking back. No more compromises, no more playing the fool. We're running the perimeters by a different rule. The matrix is solid, the defense is complete, and I'm standing secure on my own 2 feet. Keep your distance, stay out of the zone, and leave the borderline king entirely alone. Every face is a threat, don't lower the guard. They will invade, they always do. Lock the door, turn the lights out.
Calendar is bleeding out, the pages drop like stone. I'm sitting in the center of a gray domestic zone. The traffic crawls, the static hums, the world repeats its play. And I just let the heavy current drag it all away. I'm a high-velocity engine running on a dead battery, watching my own history turn into a ghost story. They think I'm just a civilian who ran completely out of gas, standing by the window watching the chameleons pass. They talk their cheap authority, they flex their paper muscles tight, completely unaware of what is resting out of sight. I don't even blink when they step across the line. I just swallow the perspective and surrender the design. And they are lucky that the Titan is entirely asleep, that the flatline in my chest is a promise I'll still keep. Cause if I woke up tomorrow, if I cared enough to view the absolute hypocrisy in everything they do, there'd be a white hot reckoning, a heavy price to pay. They better thank their God that I am numb today. The small-town politicians and the parasites at play are comfortable because the monster chose to look away. I let them win the ordinance, I let them keep the crown, I let their little narratives echo through the town. It's a specialized confinement, a voluntary freeze, letting the stagnation take me over by degrees. Cause the fury is a furnace that I choose to keep confined, locked beneath the floorboards of a systematic mind. If I engage the gears, if I stepped into the room, I'd bring the unvarnished truth like a physical doom. They think my quiet posture means I'm paralyzed and weak, but they couldn't stand the volume if I chose to fucking speak. It's a terrifying mercy, this numbness that I wear, a protective shield of plastic for a world that couldn't bear the saturation of the anger, the velocity of the flight. If the operator decided to step back into the light, I've run with the lawless, I've survived the bullet's trace, and I'm the only reason there is order in this place. So let the simulation run, let the circus carry on with its artificial shadows and its fabricated dawn. And they are lucky that the Titan is entirely asleep, that the flatline in my chest is a promise I still keep. Cause if I woke up tomorrow, if I cared enough to view the absolute hypocrisy in everything they do, there'd be a white hot reckoning, a heavy price to pay. They better thank their God piece of machinery that doesn't care at all. Sleep soundly in your beds, keep the expectations grand. You're living on a fuse that I hold inside my hand. No more bearing fangs, no more forcing the routine. Just a quiet operator, leaving the machine.
I don't navigate by compass, I navigate by fire. An unpredictable, chaotic spin of sheer desire. I don't want a steady baseline, I don't want a single track. I'll drive straight into the furnace just to see if I come back. 1 year I'm the savior, the architect of grace, setting up the fundraisers, fixing up the place to protect the foster children from the trauma and the night, standing like a soldier to make sure they get it right. The next year I'm the shadow slipping through a broken door, robbing someone blind, leaving footprints on the floor. I do it all to feel the weight, to know what it is like to be the hand that heals the wound and the lightning bolt to strike.
It's a violent kaleidoscope, a beautiful disease. I will sit upon the summit, I will beg upon my knees. I'll be the wealthy magnate, I'll be the homeless ghost, chasing down the contrast of the things that burn the most. Because stagnation is a prison, a slow and suffocating trap, and I am tearing up the boundaries of their domesticated map.
You can find me in the high rises, making millions on a whim, or sleeping on the concrete where the chances are real slim. I've sat with the Bloods, the Crips, the Angels on the road, deciphering the syntax of a lawless heavy code. Then I've locked myself in iron, heard the prison system scream. Then I've jumped out of an airplane just to shatter through the dream. Satan sent a thief and guardian, the predator and prey. I switch the goddamn mask a dozen times a day. I don't want a curation, I don't want a safe review, I want the brutal saturation of everything you can do. They wanna put a label on the ledger of my name, but they can't classify a man who refuses their game. How can I hold a broken child and shield him from the storm, then turn around and break the law just to keep my spirit warm? It's the pure adrenaline of knowing every single side, the holy and the wicked, nowhere left to hide. I did it all just to experience the texture of the blade, to witness every single mess that a human ever made. It's a violent kaleidoscope, a beautiful disease. I will sit upon the summit, I will beg upon my knees. I'll be the wealthy magnate, I'll be the homeless ghost, chasing down the contrast of the things that burn the most. Because stagnation is a prison, a slow and suffocating trap, and I am tearing up the boundaries of their domesticated map. So view me as a paradox, a monster or a king. I've tasted every goddamn note that this life could ever sing. From the pulpit to the pavement, from the mercy to the crime, I lived it all to know it, running out the fucking time. Unpredictable, unbroken, just a man who chose to swallow the entire world whole.
I don't carry a filter, I don't manage a script, while the rest of the species has completely slipped into a systematic theater of curated deceit, where the lies are standard currency on every single street. They manufacture posture, they camouflage the flaw, enforcing fake dynamics like a structural law. And because my own vocabulary, it doesn't hold a lie, I default to the assumption that you're looking eye to eye. I trust the words you say because my own are heavy stone, a vulnerable red architecture standing all alone. But the baseline is a quicksand of parasitic games where everyone is hiding behind artificial names. And it pisses me right off, I can't function in the fraud, surrounded by the cowards that the brainwashed applaud. Every single one of you is a pussy at the core, terrified of what is real, hiding behind the door. Yeah, you live inside a matrix that is cowardly and weak, while I am weaponizing every single word I speak. Weaponizing every word. Weaponizing every word. But there's a specialized amusement in the middle of the mess, a white-hot satisfaction that I'm happy to possess. When you drop your little anchors made of strategy and bait, and I counter with a reality that's heavy and straight. I love the stupid fucking look that freezes on your face, the absolute paralysis that takes up the space, the second that the unvarnished truth hits the room, shattering the comfort of your calculated doom. You don't know how to process a man who doesn't play, who rips the plastic skin right off the ordinary day. You squint at the exposure like a shadow in the light, too soft to handle friction, too spineless for a fight. You call it social navigation, I call it being weak. A generation of chameleons who are terrified to speak. You double-cross the mirror just to navigate the crowd, while the only real transactions are the ones that aren't allowed. I'm a high-velocity engine stuck in a swamp of cheap design, refusing to dilute the absolute purity of my line. You think your little deceptions make you clever, make you grand, but you're just a fragile casualty in a cardboard promised land. And it pisses me right off, I can't function in the fraud, surrounded by the cowards that the brainwashed applaud. Every single one of you is a pussy at the core, terrified of what is real, hiding behind the door. Yeah, you live inside a matrix that is cowardly and weak, while I am weaponizing every single word I speak. Weaponizing every word. Weaponizing every word. Your petty secrets, keep the fabrications neat, and wrap your little egos in a protective sheet. I'll be standing in the open, letting the truth explode. The only honest operator on a lawless, heavy road. Stare blankly if you have to, let the jaw hit the floor. I'm done trying to accommodate your parasitic war. fake, you're all soft. And I'm keeping the truth aloft. From the shadows, I watch you too. Your laughter dancing, a world I can't break through. He holds your hand, the life I should have known, while this hollow ache claims my heart as its own. I was always the one trying to help everyone out, put myself last, never showed any doubt. Always kind to the world, always tried to be good, gave everything I had like a good boy should. I gave all my time, I gave all my heart. The world just took from me, then tore me apart. Caught in the longing, waiting from afar, watching the life and counting every scar. Hopeless devotion, in shadows I retreat, doomed to taste the bitter while you taste the sweet. Nice guys finish last, that's what they all say, so I'm burning my halo and throwing it away. If being a good man just leaves me in pain, then I'm done with the nice shit, I'm changing the game. The years pass by, watching from the wings, the silence screaming for the ruin it brings. And the cracks appear, your castle falls to dust, a foolish hope rekindled, built on foolish trust. Now I take what I want, I don't care anymore, don't give a fuck who I hurt or what's in store. Kindness is weakness, compassion's a lie. The more that I use people, the higher I fly. I step forward, burdened by the years I've always loved you, finally conquering my fears. No more Mr. Nice Guy, that chapter is dead. I'll step on whoever to get ahead. Caught in the longing, waiting from afar, watching the life and counting every scar. Hopeless devotion, in shadows I retreat, doomed to taste the bitter while you taste the sweet. Nice guys finish last, yeah, I'll finally see. So I'm ruthless, I'm vicious, I'm finally free. I'll use you, abuse you, then throw you away. That nice guy you knew, he died yesterday. But your words cut deeper than any blade. A loser, I hate you, the cruelest price I've paid. Just the shadows remain, final rejection.